Hey guys, Professor Fatshady from the University of Trials, today bringing you a FMX tutorial video. Crucially, I suck at FMX, so I'm kind of going to do this in a bit of a different way. Firstly, I have to give a mad shout out to Vantier, I think it is, and the FMX tutorial. There will be a link in the comments, and I would actually suggest, before you even bother with my video, read this post, okay? He's actually got, as you can see here, Twitch videos where he goes through and discusses in detail all the different tricks and techniques. He's actually put in a graphical guide to give you an understanding. And I think this is crucial for people to get, is that it isn't just a random combination of buttons. What the tricks are performed by pressing the right stick in a variety of directions, but crucially, the trick changes based on the bike's orientation relative to the ground or gravity or whatever. So you need to understand the different tricks, you need to understand how to pull them off, and go through his, and like I said, there's two videos here that he's got which are great, and there's also then links down the bottom of runs of 300, 500, 900, 1,000 points. Ridiculous stuff, right? It is, I mean, look, he's even got in here the different points per trick to show you that different points are worth different tricks. So anyway, that's, to be honest, if that's all you get from this video, go and read the post from the comments. You're going to get everything you need. I guess to tie it into my channel, what I'm going to do now is pick up some of these tracks and try and do this. Now, I haven't done this for ages. I haven't got a platinum on a FMX track for a long time. I do have them all, but I haven't done one for a while. But anyway, let's do this stuff, and I'll talk you through as I'm going along. Let's pick Daredevil Showdown. I guess the way that I've approached this, right, and I've done this more out of necessity than something that I've wanted to do, but I've actually got the platinum medals just through a bit of trial and error. So what I'll end up doing is trying to find a consistent, usually the first couple of jumps to me is crucial, right, because there's these multipliers. So I'll do usually I'll try and do a flip and 2 jumps, and that's 6. So I'll do 6,000 there, wait for them to go orange, and that's usually when I think gives you the most points. So I'm up to 10,000 now. I try and not recreate the same ones, and also pay attention to how you're landing. Don't overshoot, like, you know, basically, so as you're going through the different track elements, you're going to find that there's some jumps where you're more likely to get good airtime, and other places where you're going to really struggle. There we go. Platinum medal first time through. The main thing I was focusing on, so look, after a bit of trial and error, you'll get to a point where you understand, I guess, a consistent way. So I usually try and come up with, if I'm struggling on a track, I will try and come up with a particular jump that I do consistently on the first one. So I'll try and find one that gets me good points on the first jump, and then maybe on the second. So the FMX here, yeah. And then after that, it's a bit of freestyle and a bit of hope for the best and a bit of luck and a bit of chance, and that's my strategy to get through it. It's far from perfect. I certainly, and one of the other things to pay attention to is there's certain tricks that will transition. So I'll press up there and then right there as my bike rotates around. Right? Now this one I'm just going to do a pretty simple, see I stuffed that one up. Pretty simple Superman there. Coffin, that was error, that was a mistake because I choked. This one, that flip was over ambitious. Done. So again, let's try this. So I'll start off from here, and let's start off with facing up. I press down for going up, and usually I transition that, I think. Let's have a look at this. So I'll go up, I'll press down on the right stick, and then I'll press up on the right stick, and that'll get me 3,000 points. Superman, a couple of thousand there. A driller. But then again, didn't transition enough. And look, to be perfectly honest, like, yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked I got that first platinum. Frontman super on that jump there. Regular super there. 3 times multiply. So watch that multiply now. Yeah, too many Supermans, to be honest. 4 times. Bit of a coffin. Keeping the multiplier up, but look, too many Supermans. Yeah, see? There we go, let's do a couple of different tricky tricks. 6-time multiplier. See, oh, and by the way, do wheelies too. They're gold medal. I don't know what the platinum is on that. Yeah, let's try this again. Okay, so I went down here, to going up, and then right 2 going ups. Still 3,000 points. 2 8. Front flip Superman. 3 5. See, and this is my problem. I keep sort of just, you know, because I guess I panic. The coffin there is actually quite nice normally. Superman I find to be one of those cheeky little ones you sort of just sneak in, and then when you get big air like this, this is when you go for the big guys. Oh. I have no idea what that was at the end there. So let's keep going. So honestly, I've kind of run out of tips. Normally, I'll be talking for days about this stuff. It really is just about find something that's consistent. Try and do the same few tricks. Like find a few that work for you on the first 2 or 3 obstacles. And what that does, right? Because the key thing is that you get a multiplier for all the ones you string together. And bear in mind your landing is important too, right? So try and find a few jumps that are different, that you can pull off consistently on the first, let's call it three jumps, right? And straight away, I've got a 3-time multiplier, and now everything I do after that, if I nail it properly, is going to have a good multiplier, and I guess you've set a good foundation. So, yeah, down. Okay, so that was a bigger one. That's, what, 4 8? 3 1. And remember, front flips as well, because you get totally different techniques. That was a bit over ambitious. Coffin there, like I said. I was already up to 15. So yeah. Alright, I'm just going to do this one till platinum. Sorry. Down off the start for a bit of a going up or driller, depending on what happens. Front flip Superman works good. No. I love that achievement where you run over yourself on the bike. So that's the sort of backflip. Oh no. Oh, rookie mistake. Sorry. Recording my whole video with a really ghetto looking screen presentation. Sorry guys. Alright, so this one. So down on the right analog stick and then a backflip. This one, left on the analog stick and a front flip. And honestly, I would love for someone else to come in here and just be like, you know, here is some really simple tricks, and just do what I tell you, and everything's great. I'm sure it does exist, but it really is about timing and understanding. Oh, that should have landed. Yeah, the key thing is variety. To make sure your tricks are different each time. Try and go for perfect landings, not decent landings, as that will contribute to the points and maintenance of the multiplier. Don't overcommit to a trick. And look, yeah, like I said, if you can figure out how to get 3, and actually, ideally 2 tricks. Oh, look at that, 6,000. Ideally 2 tricks per jump. So that was when I ended up getting the sort of, you know, the more difficult ones. It was 2 tricks per jump. That to me is, I guess, what is necessary. But don't overcommit. That was never going to work. And actually, sneaky little wheelie. If you can sneak them in, they don't hurt. There you go. So 4 6 for that. Oh my god. I've had this tutorial on my list for so long, and I've never wanted to make it. 1, because Vantier did such a good job on that post, but 2, because I just suck at it. You'll see now in my sort of first playthroughs, I don't even bother with the tracks anymore. I'm waiting for the Red Links guys to be grumpy with me, but I just don't care. I can't do it. So this is the big one here. You want to just do some real good variety. Hold on to them if you can. Good landing. If you're worried, I just chuck in a little thing and a little wheelie to finish off. What have I done? 47. Rubbish. So please, if anybody's got any better tips, because I said so many people have been asking me for this, so I wanted to just at least give reference and credit to Vantier for his amazing post. I got one FMX Platinum, so you gotta give me some credit. But yeah, I've got very little to offer. Pay attention to your multiplier. Sneak in, like I said, first 3 checkpoints. If you can just find a good strategy for those few. Nah, that's suicide. Oh, that was wasted. Only 5 times multiplier at this stage, which needs to be higher than that. 52. I don't even know what platinum is. Do I keep going to... Alright, at least let me keep going until I get platinum. Alright, so down here. And that's just the stupid... Oh, God, that... Really enjoy this part of the game. Alright, 4 times multiplier, so... Oh, no. Oh. And honestly, it really, to me, it became very sort of formulaic. It became this, almost just a combo memory. I'd just get into a point and be like, alright, down, flip, right, hold, land. Left, flip, hold. Fault. Try this. Down, flip, right, hold, land. Left, flip, land. Front flip, up, land, left. Ah, just the fat fingers. Okay, down, flip, right, hold, land, left, flip, land, that, front flip, up, land, left, land, right, I think. Stupid! And the worst thing is, right, and this is the part I have to keep reminding myself, when I have a look at people that can score 900,000 on this, you can't say it's the, like, it is possible to learn how to do this, right? And you can't say it's not. There's tutorials, my one sucks, but there's tutorials and guides, and if you take the time to learn this and master this, you can absolutely apply a level of skill to get to this thing. It's just beyond me and my patience. Oh, why did you guys make me do this? For the greater good, Shady, for the greater good. This is me taking one for the team, I think. Yeah, I do tend to find when you're sort of hanging off the handlebars and then throwing in the rotation as well, you end up in a world of pain when it comes to landing. And 19,000 on one jump, that's cool. Oh no! Yes, 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 yes! Surgery, what's up, man? Alright, this is the worst tutorial I've ever done. As you could see there, by stringing together So really, and so what the difference was there is I ended up doing multiple tricks per jump, and that was what a lot of the comments and some of the other. I think someone else asked for this earlier today. Multiple tricks per jump, a variety of tricks per jump, clean landings. Pay attention to your multiplier. That's about it. And like I said, the best tip that I can say from a consistency perspective is to treat it like that very sort of regimented, formulaic kind of button combination approach. So for the first jump, you sort of go up and you go, vertical, down, flip, right, land. Next one, do the reverse. And I would almost try and do front flip first one, back flip next one, and eventually you'll have to kind of adjust your technique for the track, and gradually that will kind of make sense. And eventually, as you saw me do there, by chipping away at it, you'll get to a point where it kind of works. I'm going to stop there because if I try and do this on any of the harder tracks, it's just going to get more and more painful. But that was my approach. To me, there was no tricks as such. It was just about grinding it out until you found that groove, and eventually you'd sort of hit a good multiplier, hit a couple of good tricks, and next thing you know, you're platinum. So anyway, seriously, good luck. If anyone's got any other tips, please leave them in the comments. For anyone else that wants any help, go and read Vantier's post and stop asking me for tutorials on this, because I can't do much better than I just did. But please read everything that's been posted on that original post. It was a great post that has so much information, and you'll pick up so much more than I can ever teach you. So thank you so much for watching, and that's the last time I want to touch FMX on this channel if I can avoid it. Thanks, guys.